Hey guys, we're at SommCon 2025. Next up, I'm sitting with Mr. Erik SEGELBAUM. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good, man. It's good to see you again.
Likewise.
You are essentially a staple here to the SommCon community. You're here every year.
Yeah.
You speak on a variety of topics, which I love. Man, we did a podcast back in the day. I think it was pre-COVID, actually, on the business of wine. It was a two-part segment. And I need to dig up the original files on that because I think if people followed a lot of the advice that you gave on that alone, they would be in a much better position.
It's my favorite thing to talk about. Let's make some money in this industry.
Hey, man, it was very, I was a buyer at the time, and the information that you were giving was incredibly practical on how people should organize their wine lists and different price modifiers and limits and things like this that were with data to back it up. That when I was a buyer, I was literally sharing that with as many of my other buyer buddies, like, dude, check this out, because it was very good information. Anyway, we're here at SommCon. You presented on 3 different panels here. There's one that I would love to focus on with you, which was shifting tastes. It was how multiple generations are reshaping the beverage landscape. I'd love from you if you could just kind of give us down your boiled down points that you were bringing to the seminar, and feel free to like share any really impactful insights to you that you got from others in that seminar.
Sure. Well, so I conceived this seminar for SommCon as a means of really countering this whole idea of like doom and gloom in our industry right now. There's a lot of stuff happening that is concerning. I get it, but it's if you read the sensational headlines, nobody's drinking. That's not true. People are drinking. Gen Z is ruining everything. That's not true. They're not ruining anything. Tariffs, that is an issue, but it's, listen, this industry goes up and down in cycles. So part of this was, hey, it's not all doom and gloom. And part of it was, it's become very clear that, I focus on the business of this industry as much as I love the artistry of it. I think those two go hand in hand. And I think it's become really clear that people are trying to do the same thing in the same way for different audiences, whether that is a brand to buyers or buyers to their end constituent consumers. So the idea behind this panel was really to help people understand how to talk to different generational cohorts, what they're looking for, what they're interested in, how your same product doesn't need to change, but perhaps the way you present it does need to change.
Mm-hmm. The messaging behind it.
Exactly. And the values and factors that these generations are looking for.
Yeah.
So in the beginning of the seminar, I posed the question. I showed a picture of a group of boomers and a picture of a group of millennials. And the question was, do you think these people want the same thing? And most people said no. And the reality is, no, they probably do want the same thing, but they don't necessarily want it delivered or presented in the same way.
Right.
And so that was sort of the idea behind this panel. I had 2 incredible panelists that I invited to join. Elise Cordell, who runs with direct, I don't remember her exact title, but I just basically say she does everything for Pernod Ricard, but it's champagne and fine wine.
Yes, we actually spoke with her earlier. She was awesome.
So you know how great she is.
Yeah.
And then Regina Sanz.
Yeah, also spoke with her, and she's one of my favorite people. Yeah,
you're in good company. So those 2 had some incredible insights from their practical experience on the supply side. I mean, they've done every kind of possible role you could imagine. So I called us the team in green, the powerhouse. And it was a really engaging conversation about like generational cohorts, what they're looking for, and how to present your product to them. Either not how to reinvent your product, not how to change and be what you're not, but just how to understand the different audience cohorts and what they're interested in when you're marketing to them.
Yeah. And, talking about shifting tastes or how people are enjoying beverage, you are putting out your own an RTD brand, right?
Sure I am.
Congrats.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called Certo, which is Italian for like, of course, definitely. Yes. It's like the catch-all of like, everything is awesome. Certo is made on the Amalfi Coast, Negronis and espresso martinis respectively.
Okay.
And the reason for this is,
I was going to say, I'm sure you have some good data behind this you're not just doing it.
Oh yeah. I didn't just wake up one day and said, you know what I want to do? Start a 5th company. No. There are a number of reasons for it. The RTD segment has become so incredibly huge. The number I'm going to quote you is outdated. This is 2023. It was a $723 billion global industry with, I don't remember the exact number, but over 100 billion of accessible market here in the US. But what I found, and this actually is a great combination of talking to different generations and meeting them where they want to be met. What I was frustrated with is that the RTD industry was huge, but it was designed for the consumer in the wrong way. And by that, I mean, most people are like, oh, millennials and Gen Zs will drink something in a can. Let's then make something sweet and inexpensive and low alcohol because that's what we think they want, instead of actually listening to them and asking what they want. Our version of RTD Life is not let's put something cheap and sweet in a can. It's let's make the best versions of these cocktails.
Yeah.
Put them in a convenient packaging for what I have coined captive luxury. So mini bars, concert halls, venues, arenas, airlines, lounges, clubs, yachts, what have you, golf courses, a place where you might not have a bartender who is able or to make these kind of cocktails, where you want portion control, where you want a high quality product that you can, again, this is business, make money on, have cost of goods control, have consistency of product, don't have loss and waste. So the iron is hot for RTDs, Negronis and espresso martinis especially, as the two of the most popular cocktails consumed in the US. And our approach was, these are Italian cocktails. We're going to make them in Italy. We're going to make the best darn version of these that we can. And then we're going to make them available in a premium space.
Yeah. Cool, man. Well, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. I'm sure you're going to do great. Best of luck to you on that. I want to see you blow it up with that.
Well, thank you.
That's so interesting. I feel like there's probably, I see more and more wines that are available in that category also. And, I was speaking to actually the co-founder of the company that I work for, just like, people can make great quality wines and put them into cans. Best consumed young, right? It's not a great vessel for aging, so for wine. But if they are consumed young, I think we might see more and more of that happening. So,
repeat after me, everyone. Format does not determine quality.
Yeah.
Right. Look at Tablas Creek. One of the best rosés, domestic rosés in production, is $100 box that they make. Right.
Yeah.
The wine is great. It happens to be in a box. That does not make the wine not good.
Yeah.
Format does not determine quality.
Yeah. It's so interesting. Sir, everybody here is doing a blind wine. Can
Are
we
you
pour
going
a
to make
blind
me
wine
work?
for you?
You're going to make me work?
Yep.
Come on. I thought we were here to have fun.
Cassandra, what numbers do we have left to choose from?
The numbers I have for you include 1, 2, 4, 5, 9, 10.
Ooh. Let's go 2. I'm feeling 2. Don't know why. Make me work. That's totally fine. I'm here for it. All right, let's do it.
So she's going to pour the wine, and then we're going to do this timed for 2 reasons, just to keep one, because we have to keep moving, and 2, so that we force you to just give us the things that are most impactful to you in this wine. So when you touch the glass, your time starts 90 seconds.
90 seconds.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Good luck.
Let me just hang on and crack the knuckles here. Stretch
You
out
got
a
this.
little
You
bit.
got this. You got the pin on. You're ready.
Yeah. I already went through my tasting to get this. I'm not trying to do it again. All right. You ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. This wine has a little bit of color to it, which could be suggestive of a tiny bit of age, possibly some oxidated vessels of production or aging, maybe wood, maybe amphora. I don't know. It smells clean, clear, bright, crisp. A lot of citrus coming through. A little bit floral behind it. A little bit of savory herb, but pretty subtle. Definitely got some texture, maybe thinking like something a little warmer climate, maybe bright acidity, not like screaming a ton of like complex flavors. There's definitely almost a little pepperiness behind it. A little bit of a slight savory note, but this is like pushing forward with citrus. And then on like, I don't get any oak on this, no markers of oak, no oxidative vessels. There's no clay amphora, none of that stuff, no eggs. And then in the background, there's like a pretty through line of some pretty overt minerality here, like definitely tasting the stones. It's inorganic earth, tasting stones. How much time do I have?
25 seconds left. You're killing it though.
25 seconds. I mean, this feels like it could only be one thing, and I'm happy to be wrong. I'm happy to be wrong all the time. I get it wrong, but just with that minerality, that peppery note, and that sort of like throughput of that citrus, I'm going right to Austrian Gruner Veltliner.
Oof. Okay.
And I'm not trying to game a system here. That's what it kind of feels like to me. I'm more confident in what it's not than what it is, but this could. Oh wait, you know what? No, there's that color.
Ooh.
Hang on. Is there peanut? Yeah, Alto Adige Pinot Grigio for the win.
Oh wow. Okay, that's it. Final answer.
Yeah, but those are evil twins. I always
for sure.
like Gruner Veltliner, Pinot Grigio, and Albarino are almost always confused. But yeah, now that I pull it back, I'm not gonna make the mistake of holding onto that little peppery vegetal note and thinking that means it's Gruner. I'm with Pinot Grigio, northeastern Italy.
All right. Age range.
Like 3 years max. So
Okay.
like maybe let's go with 2023.
Cassandra, what is the wine? What do we have here?
Number 2.
Door number 2.
Ooh, Vouvray.
No way is that Vouvray.
That's dry Vouvray.
What? Well, I suck at this. So Vouvray, I would be like, I love Chenin. I'd be like looking for red apple. I don't get any on here. Maybe I'm just bad at this now. I got this pin 14 years ago. Maybe I'm out of practice.
And the thing that takes me to Vouvray on that one is like the honeyed character, like the viscosity that, like you were talking about the richness and the texture of the wine at the beginning.
Yeah. All right. Well, I suck at this. Don't publish this.
No, man, that was a great breakdown. I think you broke down the wine beautifully, but yeah.
I think I'm happier on my final conclusion of like Northeastern Italy Pinot Grigio than I would have been if I would have kept it to
With
Gruner.
Gruner. Yeah,
and again,
yeah.
I was not trying to game the system. I got that little white pepper now, and I was like, don't do that thing.
Yeah, don't go narrow
Don't
and
let
get
the
caught
one
down one
factor
path.
make it. Okay. I'm not terribly mad at that. Listen, if this were easy, we wouldn't have careers.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. Listen, I mean, honestly, 70% of the people I think did not get the wine, but they've been going through a great breakdown of the wine, which I think is the most important thing of this process.
Sure.
To see, the most impactful things in a wine and how it speaks to you. And at the end of the day, dude, it's just fun. Nobody's taking a test here.
Yeah. And if people are listening, I don't know if you're even going to put this part of this out there, but if
we
people are
will.
listening, the point of blind tasting is show your work. Remember those math problems in 5th grade? It's not get the right answer, it's
Yeah.
show your work. Because I could sit down like for advanced or masters and I could pick this up and be like, oh, just by looking at it, I can tell this is the Bourillon d'Orléans, Le Coulé d'Argent Vouvray,
Right.
Sec 2022. Boom, mic drop, got that
Yeah.
wine 100% right. I would fail. I wouldn't pass the wine because it's not about what is the wine. It's about all the factors of sight, smell, taste, structure, and the elements that make you, or that bring you to that conclusion.
Yeah.
So like, I'm all about to show your work. And that's why if anybody's listening and you're testing and tasting, like it's okay to get the wine wrong. Getting the wine right is not the be all and end all. It's getting to the answer and making a logical conclusion. That's what matters.
Exactly. Well said. Cheers, sir.
My man.
Pleasure
Cheers.
to have you.
Thank you.
Beautiful.